Now, if you were going to be hitting some weeds, you wouldn't swing like this to the weed. You would swing through the finish and cut those weeds right out of there. And so that is another example of the game being a game of through, not to.
In addition, swinging through and swinging to, people always say, well, my practice swing is always better than when the ball is there.
Sure.
Well, practice swing, there's nothing there, so you can just swing. Then when you got a ball in front of you, you're exactly what you're doing, what you just said, swinging to the ball.
Absolutely. I have people do this. This is a good example. I think you'll like this one. When they're going up and they're going like this at the ball, I say, let me ask you to do this. I want you to swing the club up in the air, just baseball swing. And so they go like that. What? Let's see that again. Come on. They go like that. Now, no one ever in my history of teaching, 60 years, no one has ever done this. Why not? Because there's nothing to hit. Why would they go like that? So they just go ahead and they swing like this. Now, when you put the ball in the way, you don't have to go back to doing this. You just swing the same way as you did when you're up on the air. So that's an example of the ball. There's a great book written by Ike Handy from Texas called "It's the Damn Ball," and in this case, that's what it is a lot of times. This is a beauty. We did this one right here. This is beautiful garden grip right there, 1910. And
people swing at the golf ball like it weighs 10 pounds. They're trying to move a medicine ball.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? And they think harder is better. Hold your right hand outside. And I show them this. I said, I'm going to put tension in my right hand right now. Okay. Now I'm going to relax my right hand. That hurt.
Yes.
See, and because I wasn't tight, but they gripped the club so tightly. But this way, you've got relaxation and you can get release and speed. You get speed. So this is a beauty here. This beautiful grip from 1910. That's how important the grip is. And boy, that is a good grip right there.
Almost 110 years old, and I put my hands on that the way I was taught. My hands fit right in those grooves in that grip. So
this is the oldest one I have to demonstrate today. This is a putter. That's the back side of the putter. They're right there. See the little squiggle on it at the bottom? That's because that was made by Willie Park. Let's see. Let's take a look again. I can't read that one right there.
It says D. Anderson.
Oh yeah, Dave Anderson. Good friend of mine. 1890. Dave Anderson. Yeah, the Anderson were great club makers. But so that's the back end of the putter. It looks like it would maybe be. No, this is a little device to see if you can contact the ball centered there like this, and so it makes it very interesting. Late 1890s, the Andersons are the first ones that ever put the hosel of the shaft of the club into the hosel. Before that, it was always spliced on there with wood like this, and this is just put right in here. Well, here is a club that really, if you're a thrower at the top, from the top of the club, if you were a thrower like this, you're going to feel it right away. If you get up here and you're throwing the, oh wow. But if you're slinging it, if you're trying to out there, you won't feel any of that flex. You'll feel just like almost a normal club right there. I didn't feel it flexing, but that's what when you're adding grip, right-handed early grip pressure, that's what you'll really get the feel for it. Try that once. That's what I just did there. Swing it through, and you'll feel it's just like you have a regular club. Doesn't it? Yeah. Now give me a little throw there.
Yeah, I feel it feels like it's gonna break.
Yeah, right. All right. Yeah. Okay. There it is.
It's cracking like that.
It's like someone.
All right.
Wow.
So, are we going to hit a few iron shots?
Yeah, let's try and hit a few. See if we can actually hit these things and what they feel like. You know, report back on. Do you have any other extra clubs or just the?
We're fine with you.
Yeah, you can use
the
mine.
training aids.
Look
Yeah.
at some of the clubs.
Let's try a couple of these and just look at. You know, talk about. Let me see that one for a second. Connie,
What?
let me see that one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, tell me about it. If you try to hit that, try to hit a chip shot with that.
Well, that was the reason why they came. Yeah, if you think of bunker play,
Yeah.
when they had sharp edges like this and no big flat sole. But when Gene Saracen invented the bunker club, Walter Hagen Company, and made it, and Bobby Jones used it to when in 1930 he used to get the bounce off the bottom and have a big flame. So here is a wonderful name here, Harry Barden. Good,
Decent
It is
golfer.
again.
good, decent golfer, right?
You know what I was surprised about was how these clubs feel reasonably good if you hit the ball in the center and you're with a modern ball. I mean, I remember hitting it with other balls before, like the harder type of ball, like the original ones made out of that packing material, the gutta percha balls. Like those are really crisp, but this feels pretty good when you hit it centered. I don't know how much shorter they go. Probably probably a little shorter.
They do go shorter because the material is you get a thin face like this, weight and all that sort of thing is a lot different. I won the World Hickory in 1978, the World Hickory Golf Championship.
Where was that?
It was an event that was played around the world, and you posted score based on the course rating and that sort of thing, and you had to have other Hickory players playing with you to verify it and so on. And it was down to President.
Oh yeah, West Palm.
I think it was, I saw 71 or something like that. So it was, but anyhow, it was kind of fun.
Well,
You know, it would be a great question to ask you what you think about new technology in the ball. The whole topic of should they slow the ball down and all that stuff. I don't know why everybody's trying to change the game. I think it's fine where it is. I mean, you could always advance it, but I think with where they're going, like, oh, they want to slow the ball down and all this stuff, well, then I think you're going to eliminate a lot of golf ball companies, because if you limit the amount a ball can go, there's really only room for one golf ball. If they're going to limit the distance.
right, exactly. And I think the other, philosophy is that let people do whatever they want to more. Like, in other words, some of the restrictions that are there now is do away with those so people can enjoy golf more.
Yeah.
And play better and hit the ball farther. That's what people want to do.
Like long putter fixing.
Yeah.
What is that? Why does that?
But even having tournament regulations and USGA rules for tournament play versus
Well, they're actually
daily-
helping some, like dropping the ball now. You can drop the ball from here or down there, and and the rules for did you move the ball or not move the ball, and so on. So some of those things have gotten a little better, but they have lost control of the game because of the ball. The baseball did not lose control of the game. They did not have to make parks larger. In fact, they're making them shorter, and it's simply because they controlled how far the ball could be hit. And then they play with wooden bats, not metal bats, so they have bifurcation, and we don't allow bifurcation. In other words, we want the pros and the raw amateurs to play with the same kind of equipment for both of them. Well, that's another answer, is bifurcation. Let the amateurs play with, one style of ball, and then in the pros, they have to play a ball that doesn't go as far. Because we don't need to build 8,000-yard golf courses. We can't afford to.
Right.
It'll kill the game.
Right. I agree. I just